In this video we're going to look at how to find the distance between 2 points. So to start with, we're just going to look at the length of the line segment between the coordinates 1, 3 and 2, 5. So I'm just going to do a small sketch. So if I call this the point 1, 3, then the point 2, 5 relative to that point will be roughly there. So it's the length of this line which I wish to find. And what I can do is I can create a right angled triangle, and then I can use Pythagoras' theorem to find the length of the diagonal, because this is a right angle as I've just extended this vertically and this horizontally. So what's the vertical height here? Well, for that we need to look at the y coordinates. So the y coordinate of this coordinate is 5 and of this coordinate is 3, so it must have risen by 2. And if I take this similar approach with the x coordinates, it's gone from 1 to 2, so that has length 1. So if I now label this c, I can use Pythagoras' theorem, which says that c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. So that gives us c squared is 5, and therefore the length of the line c is root 5. So this is looking at it from a sort of diagrammatic approach. We can formalise this into an equation where we say that the length of the line, d, the distance between 2 points, is equal to the square root of the difference in the x coordinates squared added to the difference in the y coordinates squared. And that's going to be true for any 2 points. So the second question, we're told that the length of a diameter of a circle with centre 2, 5, where 3, 8 lies on the circumference. So how are we going to do this? Well, let's do a little sketch. So if I say that this point 2, 5 is the centre of the circle, and I'm told the point 3, 8 lies on the circumference, so let's say that point is 3, 8. So the distance between those 2 points represents the radius of the circle. So I can calculate that using the formula we just looked at. So I can say that d, the distance between the points, is equal to the square root, so the difference in the x's squared and the difference in the y's squared. So that's therefore the square root of 1 squared plus 3 squared, which is then root 10. So if the radius is root 10, then I can say that the diameter is therefore 2 root 10, as the diameter is twice the radius.